Pharmacists improve people's lives by delivering safe drugs and quality healthcare advice. And now, pharmacists are in low supply in the United Kingdom. Therefore, the UK allows foreign pharmacy graduates to immigrate to the UK as pharmacists and pursue their careers. Hi, this is Max from the Visa Library. In this video, I want to explain how to immigrate to the UK as a pharmacist, the qualifications and steps, visa options for pharmacists, and their salaries. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, do it right now and like the video because, believe me, you don't want to miss out on our future videos. Now, are immigrant pharmacists in demand in the UK? Yes. Since the UK added additional healthcare occupations to the shortage occupation list, foreign trade pharmacists and other healthcare experts now find it simpler to register, work, and reside in the UK. Where do pharmacists work in the UK? Pharmacists usually work in neighborhood pharmacies, hospitals, academia, services for mental health, primary care, and pharmaceutical businesses. What are the pharmacists' working conditions? Pharmacists are often employed in retail drugstores or healthcare facilities, including hospitals, nursing homes, mental health institutes, or community health clinics. Their job necessitates accuracy and utmost caution when handling and storing medications and chemicals. Pharmacists often work 40 hours every week. There are also part-time and on-call positions available. They may also work evenings, weekends, nights, and holidays, especially if the facility is open 24/7. How to immigrate to the UK as an EU or EEA pharmacist? To practice as an EU or EEA pharmacist in the UK, you must become a member of the Pharmaceutical Society of Northern Ireland, or PSNI, or the General Pharmaceutical Clinic, or GPHC, in the United Kingdom. These are pharmacy regulating bodies in the United Kingdom. If you choose, you can register with both organizations. Okay, first, let's talk about the registration process of GPHC. You must fill out the questionnaire in the EEA application pack and mail it to the GPHC together with the required evidence. You will need to supply information about your qualification and work experience and arrange for the documentation to be delivered directly to the GPHC by your home country's responsible authority. The GPHC will send you the application form after completing the required information. Now, let's talk about the registration process for PSNI. You must apply for registration as an EEA qualified pharmacist with the PSNI before you can work in Northern Ireland. The PSNI will acknowledge receipt of an application and make every effort to finish the procedure in 10 working days after receiving a completed application. Applicants may be asked to participate in an interview upon application. You never know. Now, how to immigrate to the UK as a non-EU or EEA pharmacist? You must complete 5 steps. Step 1. Let the General Pharmaceutical Council determine your eligibility to participate in the OSPAP course. The initial step is to apply for the OSPAP course. The General Pharmaceutical Council will need to evaluate you. They will determine whether you are qualified. They will examine your past qualification, employment experience, English language proficiency, etc. You must fill out the applying for eligibility to participate in an overseas pharmacist assessment program form. The cost of determining your eligibility is £687 and it is non-refundable even if your application is denied. You must read the instruction with the application form since it contains all the information you need and the exact form. Let me tell you about the eligibility conditions. A pharmacy qualification gained overseas and registration or ability to register it as a pharmacist in the country in which you qualified is required to enroll in the OSPAP course. You can get an official statement of comparability from the UK National Recognition Information Center if you're uncertain about your qualifications compatibility with UK qualifications. A comparison is made between your foreign qualification and the UK's qualification in this document. To do this, you must have obtained a pharmacy degree equal to those given in the UK and be registered or qualified to register as a pharmacist in your nation. Your application must include, number 1, evidence of your English proficiency, number 2, a completed generic questionnaire, number 3, your authentic degree certificate, number 4, a photocopy of your passport, number 5, your resume, number 6, your portrait or photo, number 7, a 631 pound application fee, and yeah, that's it. You will also need some documents like a copy of your academic transcript, a letter verifying your registration, and a minimum of 2 references who can speak to your personal and professional standing. Step 2. Finish the OSPAP course. It is a 1-year program designed to provide certified international pharmacy graduates with the knowledge and training required for US pharmacy practice and admission to the pre-registration training. The course consists of a systemic academic evaluation of your qualifications, attendance at the specified modules, and completion of examinations. These universities provide GPHC accredited OSPAP courses. Step 3. Complete 52 weeks of pre-registration training in England, Scotland, or Wales. Training sites approved by the GPHC include the community, hospital, and a combination of them. During this training, you will gain the skills, behavior, and knowledge necessary to practice pharmacy in the UK to the required standards. You must locate a GPHC approved training location for your placement and notify the GPHC by applying for admission to the pre-registration year plan. The GPHC will then review your application to confirm that you're eligible to begin pre-registration training and that the training facility and instructor are appropriate to satisfy all performance requirements. You will be guided and supervised by the GPHC approved instructor who is also a practicing pharmacist in the UK. You must demonstrate to your tutor that you have met all the performance requirements listed in the pre-registration booklets. Step 4. Take and pass the GPHC registration exam. The GPHC assesses pre-registration trainee pharmacists to ensure they can utilize their knowledge effectively to make professional decisions. You must take a 2-part test and complete it in one sitting. You can take the test only 3 times and it is typically performed twice a year in June and September. Step 5. Apply for and be a member of the GPHC register. You can now apply to register with the GPHC. You should complete this process through here. After passing the exam and paying the £195, you will be authorized to operate as a pharmacist in England, Scotland, or Wales. Now, what are the visa options for immigrant EU pharmacists? Pharmacists who are from EU countries and residing in the UK by December 31st, 2020 can apply to the EU settlement scheme to stay and work in the UK. Pharmacists who are from EU countries who have been in the UK after January 1st, 2021 must apply for a visa. We have health and care worker visas, and skilled worker visas. Now, what are the visa options for immigrant non-EEA pharmacists? Let's see. International students who want to change from a Tier 4 student visa have various visa choices. They can apply for the UK graduate visa, skilled worker visa, Tier 5 government authorized trade visa, Tier 5 youth mobility plan visa, and UK ancestry visa. Before filing a visa application, find out what visa you need to apply for. Now, how can you find a job in a UK pharmacy? Recruitment agencies are significantly active in the UK employment market. For example, Work Gateways runs a network of the most outstanding UK allied health recruiters. Register with recruiting agencies up to 2 years before your planned arrival in the United Kingdom. Your recruitment specialist will then start looking for a suitable position, giving you a terrific head start in your working life in the UK. If your travel arrangements or arrival date change, please notify your recruiting consultant immediately. Now, here's a question. What is the average salary for a pharmacist in the UK? The average pharmacist earns about £47,000 per year, or about £24 per hour in the UK. Entry-level salaries begin at about £41,000 per year, with most experienced professional earnings to about, how much was it? £58,000 per year. What are the highest paying cities for pharmacists in the UK? Again, you can see the list here. It is worth being a pharmacist in the UK? Yes. Community pharmacists are highly compensated and there's always a demand for them in the UK. However, the job could be quite monotonous. Well, there you go. Now you have the necessary information you need to immigrate to the UK as a pharmacist. If you wish to know more about visas you can get and salaries in the UK, go to our article and read about them in detail. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel. It will help YouTube's algorithm. If you have any type of visa that you want to know about, write the name in the description and we will make a video for it. Thank you all for watching.